can't believe I squinched the whole thing. Check, check. Ducking. Duck more. Check, check. Loud and clear. Good stuff. Oh, but I didn't prime OBS, so I'm going to be gone until 3, 2, 1. There we go. How are we doing? What do we got here? Yoshi Race from Mario Kart 8. Hello, everybody. I did not have quite enough time to do full roll call, but hello, everyone. Did I see the Thinky Games Direct? No, I didn't. What was in the Thinky Games Direct? I've been in contact with one or two people who are making cool games. There's a cartography game. Oh, yeah. You were talking about it earlier in chat, pre-stream. Map. Jiggly saying some Mary Browns. Is Mary Brown's Canadian specifically? Because I know it is a Canadian thing, but I'm not actually sure if that's the case. It is. Okay. Well, enjoy. Lucky you. I had some lentils for dinner, and they were nice. Get to play. Oh yeah, Mina the Hollower, right? I hear it's getting, 9s and 10s across the board, right? Got some Chardonnay. Ooh, sophisticated. Bringing a little bit of class to this here cartography zone. Hey, Glowy. Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe it's just reviews are out now, but I guess it's good. That's great to hear. Yeah, no, you spend all your time thinking for work, Doric. Thinky for fun also? It's a box Chardonnay. It's fine. Oh, 6 hours. Wow, okay. You were thinked out right now? The Thinky newsletter had your game in it, Dork, a couple weeks ago, just as like in the new releases list. Yes, Lily. You gotta do your homework. Eat your puzzle vegetables. We got some puzzles to solve ourselves. Wait, did they list more of it than? Oh, that's cool. I should check that out. I just saw it in like one of the lists of new releases. I didn't actually see the any copy written about it. Yes, that's right. We were directed. Okay, so let's recap a little bit. Last time we wandered around a little bit and we got two important, the gentlest, the most fine-tuned, not even hints, but like just putting the gentlest little council hands on the side of my head and going, burp, and pointing me in the right direction. And one was, stop fucking around in this room. You can't bust open that wall in Hall of Malice. You're not allowed to. And then it was, you got to do the Mott's Feather thing. And in a, I think the process of events was, I've tried all this stuff. I tried getting rid of all of my money, and then let's do it again. Let's get rid of all my money. Hey, there's got to be a faster way to do this. Oh, right, there's someone who will empty my pockets. Oh, wait, he takes weights as well, which was great. And that was the solution there. Yeah, I mean, they are literally weights. I think I was hung up a lot on it being like this child's heart thing, and also it being like a metaphorical weight, because at no point does the animation of the scales change based on like how much equipment I have on or off, right? Or how many sub-weapons I have or don't. And so I thought it was like, no, it's more mystical than that. It's not like corporeal weight. But turns out it is. And the only thing that weighs anything in this game are giant balls, Lameza, and weights. But only Lumiza's weights. Lameza's weights didn't work. Hey, Metric. And a Tyrant Saber, hello. But we did it. We got that. And then we went and we talked to Anubis down in hell, and he gave us 3 riddles. And we solved 1 or 2 of them. I don't know how we solved the second one. I got a good idea, but it was sort of fussy. So hopefully we can work out the details, because there's a 3rd one that we need to solve. And in any event, we need to solve all 3 of them again, because I think we died. Okay, Ath. Well, but I'll take off my puzzle solving hat for a little bit. Solve my riddles. The Jackal Man keeps texting me. All right. I'm not even going to check to see if the Xbox controller connects. I'm just going to go delete it and re-add it. One of these days I'll learn to do it beforehand. My device is turned on and discoverable. There it is. All right. All right, Patton. Take care. Okay. It's time. Hey, Grits. How you doing? Welcome to Zoom. It's time. Okay, so when last we met our hero, I think our trajectory through hell is to go to Eastern Hell, and yeah, because that's where Anubis is, and I think where all the puzzles are. And in order to do that, we need to fall from down the tube. Hey, Jeffy. Moose in the runes. There's a mouse in my runes, and I don't know what to do about it. And I think, oh, we still have this. We've got North Star-Lord Mausoleum. Am I forgetting something? We've been bringing fairies here a bunch, but I don't think we need to bring fairies here now. It's a blue tube, yeah. Boy. I should use more sub-weapons in this area. Okay, I think we need to actually go. Oh, there's spikes there. I always forget. I think we actually need to go in to activate the puzzles first, right? If you wish to seek audience with Osiris, then you must solve my riddles. Nice thighs, buddy. Boy. All right. So the question is, do we need to do these in order? I don't think so. Boy. Come on up here. No. Okay, and we just need to fire a blank. And I think that is the middle one, strangely enough. Yeah, weird. Okay. And now we need to go to the bottom of the lake and stand there or something. And we need the fibula to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna let's pull up the notes here and actually see what the copy is for that. There we go. I regret filling out the hints for this game all in one giant document. In retrospect, I would have done it in its own vault, like collection of pages, and linked between them. I think that would have been cool. All right. Stand before the Wheel of Ages. Okay, so we've done number 3. Strangely enough, it appeared as number 2. We detest the intensity of pain. Hopefully, we will not have to endure it where we... no, that's not this one. You have come from the world of living. Stand in the Valley of Doom. We will see the extent of your courage. And 2 of us will disappear. Okay. Yep. Let's maybe... Let's just stand here. No, there was a... I wonder if it's like a total duration thing? No. Do you just need to land into it? Like we did something. We did something that counted as being in the lava. Maybe we just need to fall right in from the top? Yeah, okay. So you can't... You have to jump in from the upper section, I guess. All right. Well, if we don't survive, we know how to do it a little bit more efficiently now. Let's go see if we can enter the room with the pillars of light now, because I suspect that the answer to the final puzzle... Oh, wait, can we get back this way? Okay, well, let's find out if we can get back this way by using this, because I feel like last time it didn't work. Yeah. Let's turn off the Gale Fibula. Turn on this. And reevaluate. So where does... the Blickjandabol door go? It has a P on it, so it may take us over to here. I think these are bidirectional. And then we could just exit and re-enter and go into that room. That I think is easier than trying to scoot around into one of these other rooms and climb back up, blah, blah, blah. Because we need to heal up and now anyway. We might as well lock in having solved these puzzles. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, but it's going to close behind us. Yeah, we just got to find a different exit. And that would be just like up a ways, I guess. Yeah, I think if we can get to this one... Oh, We'll figure it out. Yeah, we solved 2 puzzles, but they were the puzzles that we had already solved. So I don't feel like I violated your trust. Yep. No! Oh, that was clutch. Okay. So, any one of these, I think. Oops. Never mind. Okay, we can do this a different way. Is there a route that this is like planning for our big route that we're gonna have to do through here, because this is sort of one way. Oh no, there's an exit up here. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. Ah, good. All right, this is less of a pain in the ass than I thought. Give me Dexter Clear's Mountain. A waybow. Just like the bird. A waybow. Weep. I do wish to solve your riddles. Kitsuke. Hello. How you doing? What are you up to? Thanks for coming on in. We're solving some riddles from a jackal. The dog man gave us 3 riddles, and we're figuring out how to solve them. And one of them involves running real fast and not getting crushed. Whee! And then I'm going to guess that the solution is fall straight down. Nope, that did not work. Do we need to take care of you so we land directly in it? Maybe that's the ticket. More Baba? Nice. Yeah, I'm so glad you're having a good time. Okay. Okay, I'm misunderstanding something. Do you need like sufficient velocity? Okay. Maybe sufficient velocity. Maybe I need to be go far enough to land on the ground. I don't think I did that time though. Okay. I think can I clear this jump? Is this safe? Yeah. Okay. I think the next thing is in the same room as the jackal. I'm guessing at least. It said something about... Yeah, okay, that's what I was hoping for. That it would be the outermost ones. You didn't say anything new, do you? You're not like, good job. You've made progress so far. Simply do exactly as is written. That sounds like a hint you folks sometimes give me. Okay. Anubis and Osiris as the taskmaster and friend. Is that the implication there, Lily? I like it. I had only seen a little bit of Taskmaster here and there, but started watching it recently. And it's good, stupid fun. Okay, so I'm gonna guess the Trans Am Task. I missed most of it, but I did catch something that looked like it was a pre-recorded segment with people flushing things down a toilet, like stuffed animals. So yes, I think I did see a bit. It could be that might have inspired the watching of some more Taskmaster. I forget. What have we discovered? Hey man, I think we've discovered how to solve the second riddle, or one of them, the one where it says that you need to suffer, presumably in lava. And I think the third one might have something to do with this, because the way it reads is, it was the rudest thing. We detest the intensity of pain. Hopefully we will not have to endure that which we detest. Behold the frozen ground at our feet. So I think that this is saying, you know, that quote somewhere that's like, the riddles are the lords of something. And so, and the way it phrases this, then two of us will disappear. It uses a personal pronoun, right? Us, right? They are the pillars of light. So, behold the frozen ground at our feet is talking about them, the pillars. So I think we just need to duck here. No? Maybe the other side? Get real close, maybe? Can I endure one more tap? Nope. Man, I thought this was a slam dunk, but I guess not. Man, all right. Well, I'm gonna get stuck in a weird overthinking vortex now here, because that was the entirety of my thought was, hey, we detest the intensity of pain. Pain sucks. Here's something that causes an incredible amount of damage. Hopefully, we will not have to endure that which we detest. Behold the frozen ground at our feet. The pillars, right? I don't know. So that means that there's something else with frozen ground somewhere in hell. Maybe some of the statues on the side? Like Anubis isn't one, right? You're not a lord. There's no frozen ground at the feet of the tablets. We did that one. We did that one. Okay, hopefully we, again, maybe it's not the pillars, right? Interestingly, it doesn't say that then two of us will disappear, then two of us will disappear. Behold the frozen ground at our feet. It doesn't say that two of them will disappear there. Fury. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We're solving the puzzles of La-Mulana. What were you up to? We've solved two out of these 3 riddles, and there's one which reads as follows. We will detest the intensity of pain. Hopefully we will not have to endure that which we detest. Behold the frozen ground at our feet. And it's not looking down at this, so I don't know. Emu ROM. Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like someone pointed this out to me recently. This is, it's like a fantasy console thing. It's sort of like Pico 8 adjacent looking, but not Pico 8. Yeah, this looks dope. You're enjoying it? Is it recommended? It's real good? Awesome. The TIC 80. So is that like broadly available, that fantasy console? Because when I think of T blank 80, I think of TIS 100. I guess that doesn't have an 80. I'm thinking of TRS 80 and TIS 100. 2 separate things. Jamie, you mentioned it. Oh, okay, yeah. Jiggly Saint, you had your own Wooloo moment. You know what? I'd had a very similar thing ages ago, Jiggly, where I heard a sound of dripping water in the basement, and it turns out it was a leaky fridge above it that was leaking water down through the floorboards. Yeah, that was some real-life puzzle solving. It's open source. Oh, really? Interesting. Emurom seems like a prime cartography zone game. All right, interesting. Yeah, TS100 is incredible. It made me think about parallelization in a way that I had not ever before, and it was a real brain teaser. Pico 8 alternative. Oh, open source. Interesting. Okay. I should look into that, because I enjoy me a fantasy console big time. And if people are releasing commercial games for it, that's pretty dope. All right. Well, thanks again, Fury. I feel like I should take a closer look at Emu ROM. I mean, it's not gonna lie. It sounds like it's like some sort of emulation thing. You've got emus and ROMs. Yeah, TS100 is very cool. I still have the printout somewhere. I printed out and stapled it and referenced it as I was playing. Hey, Roosh Guy. Okay, let's look for other places where there's frozen ground at our feet. Because I also want to cross-reference this idea with behold the frozen ground at our feet, and 2 of us will disappear, because the words of the trials are the words of the lords. The 3 pillars of light are the lords of the riddle. Okay, so it is talking about that. Man, it all adds up to look down at the base of the one of the pillars. It's got to be this. One of the pillars of light, or one of the pairs of pillars of light, has ice at the base. This has got to be it. Maybe we need to look up from underneath. Behold the frozen ground at our feet. Maybe it's a looking up thing as opposed to a looking down thing. No? Most of the hey, you need to press the button for this long is like not that long in this game. Like that was fully 5 seconds. I hope I don't seem like I'm being that I'm chasing a strange lead, because it all seems to add up to this. And so I think getting distracted and going somewhere else is a bad idea. So The words of the trials are the words of the lords. Okay, so the riddles are the words of the lords. Fine, what does that mean? The 3 pillars of light, okay, got it, are the lords of the riddles. I mean, there were 6 pillars of light, so that's a little weird, but okay. I'm led to believe that the lords of the riddles are the pillars of light, and the pillars of light are sort of like speaking the riddles. The frozen ground at our feet. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to be very, very close. Nope. That doesn't count. I thought maybe I could walk into it, but that's a different type of laser beam. Some sort of equipment sort of thing. Is there any other way that we can regard things, like scan it maybe? No? Ah! That's not regarding. That's hitting it. Okay. The answer was violence. As it is so often, the answer was violence. Well, we accidentally figured it out. I'm glad I didn't get distracted and run around somewhere else, because it was looking at it being like, wait, no, only one of them has ice at the bottom of it. Others are elaborating. I guess that it's like, hey, we don't want to get hurt. Oh, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, scary lady with the big whip. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, I get it. Anyway, yeah, we did great. I'm going to catch up on chat here. The answer was violence. They detest the intensity of pain. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they detest pain. I think they were looking forward to it. Didn't try violence first. No, I've learned my lesson. It's also that the other two instruct you, a living one, to do the things. Oh, it refers to the pillars using the people counter. Right. Interesting. Right, so in Japanese, if I recall correctly, there's lots of different ways of counting things. You know, like long things, flat things, things that stack, small animals, big animals, whatever. There's all different types of counting depending on what it is that you're counting. Interesting. That's really neat. Dork said it. That's really neat. Great. Okay, so now we get to our reward is to do this. So let's just hang out for a second and fill in the answer to the riddles here. How's that sound? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down all of them. I like to think of them as being sort of echoey, you know, like it's the pair of them saying stuff. Okay, how can we... There, that's pretty nice and square. Although maybe do like that. Oh, thank you for the follow. Also, a Creamy Mommy followed a few minutes ago. Thank you. And Crown Murray followed. Thank you as well. Welcome to Cartography. You've seen the 2, 3 now major things. One, inevitable struggle. Well, a small taste of struggle, and then success, and now painstaking mapping. Oh, hey, Rad. How you doing? So we got... Is there any duplicated stuff in here that I can take out? Because I don't think it's especially important. Then 2 of us will disappear appears in some of them. Okay. So we have this sort of layout. Pretty well, Eris. We've managed to conquer Anubis's riddles, and we'll see what he has to say about that. I hope he's real sour about it, you know? Yeah, it's a good one. That, like, what is that, like harpsichord sort of sound? Sort of Dracula-esque. Harpsichord, yeah. Is that what I said? Yeah, I felt like these puzzles were pretty straightforward and localized, which was nice. But I still am not 100% sure what caused the second one to actually... Is it just you need to fall from sufficient height? Is that the idea? I mean, the only reason that I got that one is because I happened to remember that one of these rooms was called the Valley of something, or was referred to as a valley somewhere. Possibly because of its shape. Like I remember noting earlier, oh hey, it's shaped like a sort of V shape. V stands for valley. I don't know. Oh, okay. So it is sort of just an inscrutable mystery. How's that looking? No typos or anything? Okay, now we've got the data. You know what? I should have checked something first. Okay, no, this is a secret room, and I don't think there's another secret room underneath it. So I think we're in the clear for where we've placed these bits of text. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Hey, Ash, you missed us solving the puzzles, but now you get to see us do the cartography for it, which is, we all know, the actually exciting part. Okay, so one would be here. And I think the way we're going to do that is we're going to take the room name, water carrier's room, and we're going to pop that up here. So we've got a little bit of room underneath it. And we'll put the note here. And I assume there isn't an order because we sort of did it in an arbitrary order. But I don't know. We don't really need as much room as we've prepared. You know what? I have a better idea. I have a better idea about how we can do this. Because shouting, we have a way of displaying that. It's like this, right? So is that too cheeky just to leave it blank? Yeah? Not breaking space? Oh, that's funny. It knew what to do. It's just, we don't want it to look like it's incomplete. But I think that's kind of funny. If you know, you know. Like nobody, I don't know, maybe someone's going to be looking at this to get a route through the game. But I think that's sort of funny. Was this riddle number 1? No. This is riddle number 3. Yeah, just an exclamation point. We typically do have exclamation points, I think, when we do it. Yeah, ... blank, ... bang, or ... bang. Is that traditionally how you do that? I like that. Okay. And so does someone have a definitive understanding of how you're supposed to fall into the lava and have that be the solution to a puzzle? Is if it's not jump in from the top or from the screen above, and it's just from high enough? Okay. So no, never. You must suffer through all my inconsistencies. Line's getting longer, indicating velocity, maybe. Move these over here. Oh, really? Do you need to go that high? I felt like I didn't go that high last time. Is it really that high? Terranos, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if someone is frustrated enough that they're using this as a reference, then it would at least be fun for there to be a little bit of catharsis and puzzle solving at the end. This is riddle number 2. Yeah. I appreciate it, Ath. Okay, so that's riddle number 2, and then riddle number 3 is just attacking these, right? Oops. Is it either one of them, I wonder? I mean, I hit the one on the right-hand side, so that's where I'll draw it, but... Is there a way? You know what? I think we don't need solve 3 riddles. I think we can do this properly. First of all, I think it is safe to blend this note onto the main layer. I think it is safe to do the same with this one. So we're obliterating the data underneath it, but the advantage is that it looks more correct. It doesn't have the outline because we're going to do some shenanigans where we actually connect all of these to their appropriate lasers. So this made the middle one go. Maybe we don't need to show that both sides get solved. Okay. And then this one. I feel like sometimes it's really easy to use textual reference to be like, you look for the word riddle somewhere. That's what I'm talking about. But I like it a lot more when it turns into this horrible snaggle of lines that we somehow try and make coherent. There we go. How are we all feeling about that? Good enough. All right. Guess what, Osiris? Are you proud of me? Oh, he is proud of me. Hooray! Wait, meet with Osiris. Is he going to be a boss, or is he in here? Hello! I am Osiris, underworld god of the fifth children. I've been hiding here quietly. What do you want with me? Give me some treasure. Tell me about the fifth children. Tell me about the sky people. This speaks volumes about Lumiza's character, and I love that. But we want information. That's really, I mean, okay. Talk to someone, ask them about themselves, you know? We fifth children conducted extensive research. We realized that the previous generations had been destroyed by the mother. With no way to fight back, it was concluded that our only recourse was to escape to the outside world. Your people, being born from clay, should be less bound to the mother's will. It is up to you to decide the fate of those living now. Okie dokie. Let's copy this text. Tell me about the sky people. They are assumed to be long extinct. It seems as though they came to this world with the intention of ruling over it, but they faced the obstacle that was the mother, in the form of La-Mulana itself. They also sought to seal off Eglana. This would have taken time they didn't have. I doubt their goals will ever be achieved now, but it's precisely because those whom they left behind continue to live that the world is now in such turmoil. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they got the quotes there. Okay, so they came and they were like, the Anunnaki came saying, hey, we're going to rule over Earth, but oh no, there's a mom here. And they tried to seal off Eglana, but they didn't. Okay. Give me some treasure. This is interesting. I don't know how you intend to use it, but the underworld is a good place for hiding treasure. If someone is demanding that you bring it to them, then do so. Now, are you going to give me a piece of treasure? Yes! Oh boy. Okay. Now, light scythe. In my head, this is a mythical object, right? We've heard about this for ages and ages. It's like, it's only referred to, well, actually maybe like 2 or 3 times, but like the game seems to be orbiting around it in the like requirements tree. Because I think it's going to allow us to do one of 2 things. Number 1, it is merely a key item and we hand it over to Simara or something like that, who lets us go and do some more stuff, like unlocks the next room. We get to fight a boss. I don't know. Or it lets us fight, well, and I guess possibly, it lets us fight some of these monsters that we haven't been able to kill. I think, like, let's look at our little thing here, because this encodes what my understanding of it was. Yeah. Scythe gave it to Sinmara, right? And okay, so maybe the power of flame is what we get from Sinmara. And the power of flame and Scythe are different. With the power of flame, we can kill Vidofnir and maybe also the dog from Ghost Trick. And then I don't know what. Maybe those are guardians? They're not guardians because they exist in the world and we don't need to deploy an Ankh jewel. So it gets us no closer to opening the 9 door. Okay, well, let's draw that we got a light scythe. No, we can't kill Missile. Man, Ghost Trick's so good. I would like to see that, Dodecalope. Also, like, maybe Anubis and Amit. But I think Anubis and Osiris makes more sense. All right, Dork. Enjoy. No, I'm good. All right. We got some glossary for Anubis now. Or for Anubis and Osiris. Yeah, we got Anubis. Yep. Okay, so Anubis is definitely the assistant, right? And Osiris is Greg, I guess. A ruler of the underworld selected from among the 5th children, he was revived after death. which led to his position ruling over the underworld. However, his body has been torn apart and has not fully healed. His role is limited to judging the dead of the fifth children. Ooh, see this. Ah, yes, he's on the throne. It writes itself. Oh, and there's Anubis, and the crocodile, and the feather, and the canopic jar. Oh, yeah, maybe that's the implication, where there's... Are there supposed to be 4 canopic jars, and one of them was going to be on the scales, perhaps? And the weird little egg thing. All right. Light scythe, yes, is a key item, which is good news. A scythe that's said to belong to the wife of a flame giant. Well, we know exactly who that is. Unfortunately, we cannot warp out of here, so we need to very carefully plot an escape, which I think would be most easily achieved by dropping down in Water Carrier's room and just ejecting with either one of these. Okay. Yeah, I think either one of these will do, right? Maybe? I think so. Yeah. Hooray! We can climb up from the ruins the old-fashioned way. Guess what, Zelpud? Nope. Okay. We could go directly to God, what's her name again? Satir? Sinmara. It's right. It's Surtur's room, but Sinmara is the first person that we're visiting. But I kind of want to check in on Malbrook. Hello. We know about that, but thank you. Inaudible voices become audible. That's a big one. But we need Miracle Witch. Yeah, okay, I think we have all these. Great. So this is exciting because what I expect is that once we get the power of flame, we will be able to blow up the wall in Hall of Malice. Right? Because that was the one thing we powered up. We got the most powerful weapon, I think. We got the Spalder. The most powerful sub-weapon, presumably, is like the, bombs, I guess, maybe chakram. Using all of these things every time we get an upgrade. Nothing works. So hopefully now, well, once we get our power of flame, we'll be able to do it. So let's do it. Let's just go say hello. Guess what we found? You're so cool looking. Your flickering creepy eye. Dang. That is indeed the light scythe. You've done well. You may enter Sutur's room. You will learn what it truly means to suffer. No! Oh, there's going to be... Oh, no. We're going to back out of this, and there's going to be a twinkly sound and a bunch of rays of light, and there's going to be... Yep. Yep. God damn it. Fuck. All right. Well, let's drop a hard save, shall we? Yeah. All right, Surtur. I'll Surtur you out. Oh, we don't need to heal. We just need to... bosses are always a bit of a crapshoot for me, right? Wow. 190 hours and 55 seconds. Okay. All right, Doric, get back here. We're going to go see a boss. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We saved. You 40 seconds to get ice cream? Okay, fine. We'll give you 40 seconds. We'll get you some ice cream. What else can we do? What else should we be excited about? I guess gas is taken care of now. Get rid of that. I haven't had a glass of wine in a while. It sounds nice. All right, so Ankh Jewel. Well, we don't usually draw the Ankhs. We do, because we need to show that you got to bring her the light scythe. In order to show what spawns the Ankh. Nope. I did not spell scythe correctly. How did I spell scythe? S-C-H-Y-T-A. Why can't I spell scythe? I just spelled it a second ago. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, everybody's favorite boss. You're back. You finished your dinner. All right. Okie dokie. We'll draw this, but we're probably actually gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna do, like... this. Because we're gonna be drawing a boss, and maybe we don't draw the Ankh, we just draw the line going to the boss, because people know how the game works. Bosses, guardians, Ankhs, and all that. Garlic Parmesan popcorn. That sounds nice. All right. Do we have a jewel? We got a jewel. What's it going to be like? What have you got in store for me this time, La-Mulana? We got plenty of sub-weapons. All right. Some sort of Lord of Flame? Maybe guy with a big sword. Do we have... anything about suitor. No. Surtur. Oh, it's a giant. Okay. Power to control flame. Surtur's room. Surtur's wife. Giant. Yeah. Okay. So we don't actually know anything about this person aside from the fact that they have a wife, are a giant, and live in a room. My wife. That's what I assume suitor sounds like. Okay. Lay it on me. Oh, you're like a giant, like a capital G giant, aren't you? Are you going to have rocket fists? Just say no to rocket fists. Oh, God. All right. Let's hang out here for a second, see what your plan is. You're going to bust up the arena. Now what? Ah! Okay. Whip, whip. Fuck! You got your name tattooed on your arm? That's hubris right there. All right. This is Squimch City, right? How do I damage you? Oh, that's how. You do a fuck ton of damage, my friend. Okay, so it looks like I probably can't hurt you. I'm just in defensive mode right now. No! Okay, fine. When you go off screen, it's Punch Town. So maybe get to the opposite side? No. It's actually surprisingly not Squish Town. All right. So then get closer? No? Is it now? Now it's punch time? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Cool. It is a rocket fist in a certain way. Oh, did you do that last time? Maybe I panicked and went off to the side, and so you actually spent a fair amount of time detecting what I'm doing. Like if I hang out over here, what do you decide to do? I don't really have much of a choice as to when I can do damage, do I? It's just when you're available to be whipped in the face. Maybe I need to be closer? Maybe that makes you come in. The fire's bad. I really got to avoid the fire more than anything. It seems like that's what's doing a lot of damage. And presumably contact damage as well. Okay. What's this guy like in bed? I'm trying to figure out what line of thinking led you to that particular question. And we found a big boy. We sure did. Okay. Come close. Come close. Yeah, but okay, can I whip you? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good news. It's only when you are in the foreground that I can do damage. I wonder also, does the clay doll outfit, is it worth having? Like, I think no, because double jump is so important that, like, maybe I should spend some time switching between it, but it's mere placement in the inventory makes me think that no, that you're being disincentivized from doing that sort of fiddliness. Okay. Sinmara obviously sees something in him. Yeah, yeah. Ellie has some hypotheses. Yeah. He's many times taller than his wife. Yeah, good point. Okay, let's see if we can bait out that initial head coming forward. Yeah. Oh, now I'm trapped underneath a... Does the fire burn the... Does the fire burn the bricks away? I feel like I've got some object permanence problems when it comes to this person because I keep forgetting that he's going to show up again. I'm like, oh, you've gone away. Time for me to hang out for a second. Ah! Then there's a fist. Like now. You're going to punch your fist. Okay. Is there a trick to not getting covered in rocks constantly? / being in lava? I don't know if there is. All right. I'm going to try something here. No, never mind. I'm not. I'm going to get punched, aren't I? I don't even know where I am now. Am I dead? Now I am. This is not the cool place to. It's a very hot place to hang out with your friends. Okay. Move to the left when you punch on the right. Move to the right when you punch on the left. Move to the left if you punch on the right. Move to the right if you punch on the left. So this is what I wanted to try, was jumping up to avoid that, and then trying to... Oh no, the contact damage is still pretty bad though when the fist is retracted. Nothing to stand on. Okay, punch is going to happen. 3, 2, 1, punch. That's the ticket. Hey, you got a health bar down. Oh, we're going to do it? Hooray! That was extremely lucky. Are you going to explode? Am I going to die? I can't move. And then he just disappears. Hooray! You know what? I'm going to take it. I don't think I earned that, but I'm going to take it. Hooray! There's so much to say about this fight. Okay, well, tell you what. I'm going to equip my La-Mulana Mollusman and go talk to this. Do I need to be right next to it? I guess so, huh? All right. What's the shtick with Surtur? What if instead of there was an instant death pit? Oh my god, is that what it was like originally? There was an instant death pit? Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. That sucks so hard. Like, you just show up and he starts smashing the floor and you fall through and that's it. And your attacks break the blocks. You can break the rocks with anything. That's why the fire was blasting them. Wow. It had a lot less HP. Okay. That sounds like the swinginess would go even harder then. Like if you get a good setup where you happen to be standing on a block that's not getting destroyed, you could blow up the boss no problem if it had fewer hit points. But also, if you play your cards wrong, well, let's just try again. Yeah, super quick. You die or he dies. Right. And if you took a weapon fairy, she kills you, right? Because it blows up all the blocks and you just fall, presumably. Yeah. Guess I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch some footage of that. I'd like to see someone's 1.0 like first take at that, not necessarily a backpatched expert playing the original. Cool. Well, I'm happy because I could see that going south over and over and over and over again for ages and ages. Is that what it is? Stale fishies? Is that a load that's happening when it flashes to white? I mean, I will take the. I mean, this boss in particular is very close to the checkpoint, but I'm appreciative of this game's decision to have a checkpoint right before the boss. Used to completely freeze. Wow. Okay. Got it. The attack where he sticks his face into the foreground and drips fire from his nose on you is when you're directly in front of him. Oh, so if you can sort of bait that out then, like if you line yourself up, you can get Surtur to do that, which it might be the proper way to do it, I guess, do you think? Like, because that's really your best opportunity to do damage, because are rocks also falling then? Because the rocks are also falling like post-punch, right? Big punchy, rocks still fall. That's what happened at the end there. Yeah, exactly. Kinetic Gimmon. And I think I lucked out where I was, the snot was landing on blocks that were being destroyed, but it was missing the one that I was standing on, and I was just up high enough that I was, yeah, I totally lucked out. Doing the drippies, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, what are we gonna get? Is it gonna be the Power of Flame? Is it? I suspect it is an equip item. I don't think it's a sub-weapon. I don't know what the sub-weapon is that we might be missing. But like, it would be weird if the power of flame that allowed you to defeat all those bosses was a sub-weapon. So I think it's probably something that modifies your main attack. So I think it's probably an equip item of some kind. But what is it? What does it look like? Starter with no feather. Oh my god. Rolling shuriken. Okay, let's open it with caltrops then. Ooh, it's like jewelry. It's like a cool... This isn't a lunar breastplate, is it? I don't think it is. Lunar breastplate sounds like it would be some sort of defensive item. Okay. Hip. Flame torque. Oh, right. We knew. Yeah. Okay. We did know it was a flame torque. How would I want to do this? Because it's got a bunch of squiggles in it, but really a torque is just our ring. It's like an armband sort of thing, egrets. Oftentimes they're it's like open. I mean, maybe it is. I mostly know a torque as being like around your upper arm, but I guess it could be anywhere. It could be around your neck as well. Thank you. Or maybe it is more commonly a neck thing then. I guess we'll find out in a second when we see where Lumisa decides to wear it. Is it equipped by default? It is an equip item. Oh, she's wearing it on her wrist. So neither of those, neither upper arm nor neck, but on her right wrist. Oh, yes! Look at that! Whoa! Holy shit! We're unstoppable now! Yes! I got some bad news about your husband. You are the chillest motherfucker. Guess I'll die. Yeah, okay. Hey, Zelpud. I've become even more powerful and I will destroy you. Okay, let's go top up. Yeah, Spalder makes it look even better, but I want to see what it looks like without. That's still pretty cool, like a little flame on the end, but Spalder makes it kick ass. That's so good. We need those 12 higgledy-piggledies. Okay. You know what I want to do? Just because I'm going to be so disappointed if this isn't the case, I need to check to find out. We're dark side now? Yeah, that's right. The power of flame. Let's go to Mall of Hallis. What's a higgledy-piggledy? Hey, nay, nay. It's you've heard the term HP before. It's just that's what HP stands for, right? Thieves and Sinners might tell you that it stands for health point or something similar. But we know that it's higgledy-piggledy. HP like the sauce? Yes. The Higgledies of Parliament. Is HP sauce a thing in the US? Because I know it's called like brown sauce. Or maybe HP sauce is a brand of brown sauce in the UK, but in Canada, if you want brown sauce, you're getting HP sauce. Is it Canada? It's a thing in Sweden too. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Does the power of flame allow us... Get up there. You know it's there. Don't pretend you don't know. That's different. That's a different thing. That made like bits of rock fall off. Yeah, look at that. We found it. It's Miracle Witch. Skeet skeet indeed. I hate that. Okay, we're in Mall of Hallis. Okay, so it's a little bit of a confusing confluence of cartographic. Can I come up with another C words? Confusing confluence of cartographic communications. Conundrums, yeah. A conundrumous combination a conundrumous and complex combination of cartographical communications where we need to show that this section is, you're able to go through it just fine. But this bit is a attack from below or from the side, presumably, but we'll just do from the side. And it's chest that opens automatically. Calamity. Nay, that's great. Yeah. Cartographic calamity is over here. We don't typically illustrate these. We just put the names, don't we? Nene, I watched those videos that you posted about the cockpit and like people building like commercial airliner cockpits in their basements, and it was like startlingly convincing. This person was doing a walk around of it, and it just looked for a split second, longer than a split second, it looked real. Like that everything in the displays was far enough away that you couldn't tell there was no parallax. It was incredible. Yeah, and people outfitting it with actual decommissioned, like, fighter jet stuff. It's very cool. All right, let's see what this is actually called. Can we get up there okay? I guess we could just take the ladder now, huh? Miracle Witch acquired. Miracle Width. Miracle Width would be a little measure. Yep, perfect. Yeah, fascinating stuff. There was one, what was it? It was a button. I know I obviously I'm explaining the thing that you just sent to me, but for the benefit of others and communicating my excitement about it. It was a switch as part of an airplane that was something like you pull this thing to like pull up your landing gear, but you don't want to pull up your landing gear while you're on the ground. So it won't let you do that unless you hold down this separate button next to it, and then you can pull the big lever or press the big switch or whatever. But if that fails too, and the whole thing is busted and you lose power, the whole switch like pulls out and you mechanically disengage your landing gear. It's cool. It was really neat. I appreciated it. Thank you for sharing. All right, we got Miracle Witch. What are the things that we can do with it? We've got them written down somewhere. Stretch time with Death Village. La-Mulana and La-Mulana 2. Okay, I think we wrote it down as a Mulbrook note. Mina code? Do people say code when they mean like it's code like a Steam code? Right, not like Gold Master code, it's been released or whatever. Game key, yeah. Excellent. Mulbrook. Okay. Load up Miracle Witch and Future Development Company to, what's this? Inaudible Voices. Okay. You went up in a fighter, Nene? The Royal Air Force? That RAF? Holy smokes. Is a trainer like a simulator? Jet Provost? What's going on? What is this? Oh, I see. It is an aircraft. Okay, neat. Wow. Aircraft for for babies? Surely not. Babies have pure innocent hearts. Okay, let's go to our apps. Do we have enough RAM? Look at that, we got all of them. For Miracle Witch, we don't. We don't need skulls no more. No skulls for us. We want Zelputer. We want Map Reader. We don't really need text tracks, but it takes so little memory. Miracle Witch is 400 megabytes. Who would make a game that takes 400 megabytes to run? We need Mantra. We don't really need Snap. Alert is incredibly important because it goes bwep bwep. We don't need music. Research, I guess we don't need actively. Guild is useful. Skull we don't need. Race Scanner's fine, also very small. Death Village, do we have enough for it now? There we go. Okay, I just want to check in because she was talking about it. I wonder if she has anything to say about it now. Yeah, okay, she doesn't have new stuff. I'm curious to know how many hits these guys take now. Only 2. Wow. What does it say about the torque? Sealing the power of flame within itself. A fire effect to your weapon. Okay. What about Zelpud? You've been going on and on about this thing. Do you have more tips now? Or are you going to talk about your harem? You lech. Never mind. Never mind indeed. Okay. What if we tried to kill Missile? Oh, I guess we can do this. We got Surtur, something like that. Big check mark. Oh, neat. A chipmunk. That's cute. Talk to Elsie. Oh, no. I don't know. We've got the cup of life. Is it too late? Surtur. Did I get it right? Surtur. Yeah. Okay. Well then, what was the other place that was a Tink Tink actually? Before we do this, there was another Tink Tink. Oh yeah, it's down in front of Missile. Was that the only one? It's the only one I remember right now. Okay. It would be a nice touch if you could use the flame sword to bust through the snow. No such luck. Oh, we need to note that you need the flame torque for these. Don't think any of these little bits and bobs were actually useful. Goodbye, bits and bobs. I betcha this is for the dog in the next room. Maybe? Fafnir? Fenrir? Yeah, whatever. Him got a snoot. Yay! Love to be right. Glossary. You're pretty goofy looking though, huh? One of the sons of the tricksters of Yggdrasil. His frail body made him a useless warrior, but once clothed in the giant wolf-headed armor he created for himself. See, this is what I'm talking about. People in their basements just with extremely specific hobbies, building cool shit. It's heartwarming. He's able to display power uncontested by any of his race. Drunk with power, he was later imprisoned in Mimir's... Mimir's well. At the shrine of the frost giants for committing violence against his own kind. Is this the shrine? Altar of birth? Maybe. I'm going to assume it's in the next room. I don't think this is where... Because this does look like a little pool, but it doesn't have the face that we're expecting. We don't see a Mimir anywhere here. Okay, and we are not so lucky that we can get here, right? I think we need to loop around. All right, well, I wanted to check out this spot. I got no weights! God damn it! Shinog strikes again. I'm going to kick him in the dick so hard. That's Shinog's trick. Shinong? Is that it? The PC shop sells weights, right? I'm also broke. God damn it. Well, I guess we got to do some. Well, we can we can summon exactly the fairy we want now, saving us precious minutes. What is treasure? Is Space Capster 2? Wait, hold on. Let's use the sets, shall we? Whatever. That'll be good, right? And then we go here. Yeah, see, I have the power of flame. I think I should be getting 1 pixel deeper into the snow each time I do this. That's the mod I would make for La-Mulana 2. In a flight sim, I have a lot of social anxiety when it comes to hanging out and doing stuff. But I have seen and heard you play DCS, which is way above my pay grade as far as video game competency goes, but it does look very fun to say all the words and stuff. Pilot wings, yeah, we'll start with pilot wings. Let's see where it takes us. Look at all this money. I hope the game never demands we empty our pockets ever again. Hey, we've got all the ROMs. I wonder if that means that we can do something in this room. Let's see what happens when the ferry dismisses. Oh, is she going away? She went away. Okay. So we got all the ROMs, right? What's in Death Village? This is great. Nogoro's first Flash game. In this puzzler, you can't control the protagonist directly. Instead, use the mouse to open and close doors and windows, scaring them towards the goal. After creating the original La-Mulana and basking in the critical acclaim that followed, we had a realization: what if we used the internet as a medium to sell our own titles? This is cute. This title was the first we released under the Nogoro name. At this point, we weren't making games with the player in mind, so the controls and the mechanics they support are tricky to come to grips with. Unsurprisingly, it failed to resonate with browser game players who were used to less demanding games. We started with a core idea, a game that could be expanded with the creation and exchange of user-generated stages for infinite replayability. But the path to the finish line was a long one. The way I remember it, we rushed to get the game out in May to coincide with the announcement of La-Mulana. I still remember struggling to choose the design now that I could use full color after only creating things with retro video game style graphics up to that point. But Nogoro's first title was a rip-roaring success. Well, if being adequate in its own way counts as a success, I don't think I'll ever get tired of seeing the protagonist falling over or crumpling up. Oh, this is lovely. What a beautiful little tribute. I don't know if I want to go through all of them right now because we've got video game to play, but this is really cute. Let's play Nogoro game. Yeah, beautiful. So let's go fight Fenrir. But in order to do that, we need to get some weights. And in order to do that, we need to go buy some weights. Actually, I don't think we need, yeah, we do need one weight at least. Let's see, Angry Nibber. Oh no. Ah! The baby's so happy though. so how do we actually get down there properly? We jump down here and then just take the first wait door. Yeah, it sounds like it did not go over well. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy shit. This is the room. This is exactly Mimir's well. We're going to fight Fenrir. We're going to kick his little ass. And then there's going to be a little pool that opens over there. And we're going to shout the certain things. And something, everybody wins. You actually do shoot dangerous things. There was a place where I sort of hid in the back. I wonder if I can do that again. No. Ah, dang. Maybe if I Gale Fibula past. I feel like I managed to sort of get into a cheesy position once. I wonder if we can do it again. Is it called Mimir's Well and I just never noticed? Yeah, look, it's literally Mimir's Well. Damn it. Okay. If I keep doing this, will I eventually get... No. Okay, we'll do it properly. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time trying to cheese it. Listen. Might as well get off to a good start. All right. The sub-weapons don't count. Got to use my flame. Okay, so contact damage is really the main thing here. I think I can maybe tank a bunch of these little missiles, but maybe not these. You remind me of, what was his name? Pazuzu. Pazuzu shot fireballs like that. Wow. It's possible that I'm actually not doing much damage. Should I try getting up close? No, it really seems... And that doesn't work either. Can I hide underneath this? No, that platform is non-corporeal as far as missiles is concerned. Ow. Okay, so I've seen no movement on the health bar. So, oops. It's possible that it's doing absolutely minimal damage. We need to come up with some other tactic. Okay, so it is possible to dodge those missiles if I try and I'm skilled. Okay. Maybe I should try getting into that position where I can just sort of wail away on it from in behind. I do not remember what we did to achieve that. Surely we don't need to shout the Mimir-related stuff first. That would be weird. Like, we're doing damage. Like, I just want to see if this is gonna... Yeah, this ticks down the health a lot faster. So I think just hitting it in the snoot is not cutting it. Were we? No, we were in the mouth somehow, weren't we? Yeah, let's try that again. I think we were inside the mouth and not taking damage, but maybe the mouth opening part of phase of the fight means that that's not an option. And then there's like a slam shot that actually does fully close. And we get squamsh. Cromshed and squamshed. So maybe it's not worth trying to attack. I should just be in dodge mode here, insofar as I can. No, it seems like you just keep doing this, though. You don't go into open mouth mode until I land some hits. Ah! But there's at least one. I think it's one of the. If you're caught in like the muzzle flash of the missile launch. Yes, I know you're shooting me right in the face. I'm just trying to damage race you because I can't be bothered to figure out how to dodge your fireballs. But I think maybe that's what we need to do. So we are definitely doing damage because the health bar has changed color. Ah! That's the ticket. We can shield it. Unfortunately, Lumises can't shield up. there's a little bit of angle shenanigans that need to happen there, where you retreat in order to block and approach in order to attack. How did I block something that was falling straight down? Okay, we got your number, Fenrir. It's 555. Use a shield and punch you in the throat. Or I guess tonsil, maybe, but the tonsil is a guy. Okay. Here's what we do. We throw one rolling shuriken, as is our tradition. Pull out the shield. Avoid these, but you need to land a few hits. What is the distance there? Like that, maybe? Maybe it's like, there's a little lip that you need to be on top of, I guess. Dodge. Hit. Dodge. Hit. No, you still need to jump, though, it seems. I haven't figured out how to do this gracefully, but I guess that's just par for the course. Don't get greedy. Nine hit points left. Hooray. Hey, look at that. Look who it is. Now make a little pool. No, maybe I need to make the pool. All right, let's scan you first. Statue of the Well Guardian Mimir. In Norse mythology, there is said to be a well in the land of the frost giants where knowledge and wisdom are hidden. The well is guarded by the giant Mimir. The well's water is a kind of liquor that stimulates brain function. Make me better at puzzles? What? Got a cool beard. Boop, 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 boop. The lower jaw also hurt you, so that strat doesn't work. Whoa. Okay, so you couldn't, like, how do you land hits then if you're not allowed to stand in the mouth? Here's the thing is we already have a divine liquor. Oops. Oh, the room name. Yes. Thank you. Okay. And barn's just barn. Oh, headache? That sucks. I'm sorry. Yes, the name of the room. Oops. Zzz. Mimir's well. I'm glad to hear it. All right, what do we think? Does it heal us? No? What if we put it in our chalice? Sacred wine. We'll be back, I think, but I just want to go heal up. suppose I should take a quick break too, huh? That'd be rough, ass. Because you gotta like die, but not in a place where you're gonna then die again. Lumiza Bathwater. I mean, this right here, this we've spent the most time in, really. But I guess if this is sacred wine, then it's got some. It's a better solvent for getting that adventurer stank into the water, right? During the Age of Myth, ages have been. That was the wheels were about ages, but I something tells me this is different. Okay, let's pop a save, and I'm gonna get a drink of water and stretch my legs. Maybe you'll do the same. Maybe you won't. Only you know. So we'll see you in a second, okay? All right. All right. That took a little longer than expected. I got to move some stuff out of the basement. But I did it. And now we get to play a video game. So, what did we get? We got a new booze. A new booze called Sacred Wine. What if we showed it to Zelpud? Nope. A new booze. An amuse-bouge. An amusing booze. All right, Ms. Roy. Good luck. Have fun. Walbrook, got anything? Maybe Phobos, actually. We haven't talked to Phobos in a little while. We got a bunch of items Phobos might be interested in. No. Drink it. I don't think I can, Skippy. Hep. Doesn't do anything. Wait a second. Okay, I have a theory. When we had the sacred wine, the Soma, it was this sort of somewhat unpleasant looking pea soup color. And now we have this that is sort of a delicious light blue cyan sort of thing. And it's drunk during the age of myth. And also it's about you drink it to improve brain function, right? I think the green potion is for our green bar, and the blue potion is for our blue bar. Because our blue bar is like experience points, which whatever, soul, but like it's XP, right? It fills up. That's how it was referred in the original game, I think. And so, does that not make sense? Like wisdom, something, but like, what does it do? Like if we fill up our experience bar while we have it equipped, maybe it does something? I don't know. Anyway, let's go see Phobos. Do you have anything else? No. Nothing. Just this. Okay, well, we can go try and fight the other unfightable boss now, maybe. And the best way to do that is also from Icefire, right? And then just keep dropping down. Hopefully we're done in hell for at least a little bit, and we can maybe take that what do you call it? Save point memory thing. Or we could come at it from over here, but I think that's actually more of a pain to do. It's a little bit more roundabout than just dropping down through here. I'm just smashing pots because they're fun to smash. We up down here, right? Yeah. Why do I think there's like a trap door here? No? Okay. Magma plus poison. Oh, that's cruel. Ah! You shoot the Pazuzu fireballs too. Oh. What? Wow, you do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Okay, the thing is I need to be right next to you to hit you. And in order for my shield to work, I need to be over here. Ow. Okay. I don't think you have that many hit points. You're not so scary. Ow. Are the arcs doing damage to me? Is it draining health? Yeah, quite a bit actually. Wait, maybe not? There's too much happening. I'm sort of swimming in it, but I don't know if it's actually doing damage. So that punched me forward, so something hit me from behind. What? I keep thinking that I've got it figured out, but I'm really not. I need to experiment and figure out what the... let's just stay over here and see if we can figure out what the arcs do Are they actually doing damage to me? Do I need to worry about them? What? I think it just lets you swim in them. 223 hit points is how much I have right now. So no, it is draining my health. All right, and it's given the little whoop whoop as well, which honestly I've been desensitized to because of the energy drain effects of some enemies, which seems to be pretty aggressive about alerting me to. Okay, so we got to avoid both of those things, although it seems less important than not getting fireballed or touching it. This is just practice. Simply keep holding the shield when you use your whip, Lubiza. Oops. Yep. It also sort of pushes you around a little bit, doesn't it? What? Did it go Brock? Oh, hey, look at that. A 5 gate. No May. Wait, does this better not just take us to here? I bet you this is just going to take us to here. Which maybe is convenient for our big old trek through hell. I guess let's find out. And it also takes our grail from us. Bullshit. Okay. So yeah, I really should, shouldn't I? No, boop boop. Yeah, it's not quite the same, is it? It's just not the same. Yeah, you said it. Oh yeah, let's... We've saved, we'll heal. We roasted the chicken with our flame whip. And you know what? I kind of want to just... Where's somewhere safe? Here's somewhere safe. And let's hold our sacred wine when we get our experience points. No. It's a waste of experience points. I sort of hoped something would happen, but maybe not. Maybe every time I do this, I get 1/1000th of a point, and I can just spam healing by doing this. Okay. Great. So now let's go back to hell, I guess. Via... Where is it? This one. I think that communicates that you come up from hell, even if this has not yet been revealed. Maybe it's a little bit of a weird edge case. Okie dokie. So, what does this get us? What does this get us? Because we have been able to get here in a better condition than we get here by going through this door, right? Like we can warp in and have the Grail and then go to Icefire Treetop, or get to this door and still have our Grail. Now we arrive here and we're already down an item, which is maybe something we want. Maybe that's good news for us, but I don't know. We're still looking for a breastplate, a lunar breastplate. That's a Nintendo tape over there. Is that going to be Charon's, maybe? Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get that before. All right, we can't Grail. We have all the mantras. We have all the skulls. I wonder what the next thing we're going to be. I didn't need to kill that bat. So, just sort of bebopping around, hell a little bit. I wonder what's next for us. Ah! Cowboy bebopping around. Cowbop beat boy. I watched a Western yesterday called Unforgiven from 1992. And for some reason, it made me think of Trigun. I guess it's because of like cowboys and deserts and stuff. And I was like, dang, I haven't watched Trigun in a long time. I wonder if it's still good or if it was ever good. Titan's Gravestone. I wonder. We did kill a giant. Maybe we can do something that... Hey. This game has a tendency to have big statues of guys that when you kill the actual guy, the statue of the guy does something. So I think if we go to Titan's Gravestone, this giant lava chicken statue will be perhaps not there anymore. Trigun's pretty good? Yeah? Alright. Well, maybe I should watch some Trigun. Disappear. Yay! All right, Sakit. I'm going to vindicate you, even though you punched me over and over again. No, nothing new there. Are these holes for me? Yeah, they are. This hole was made for me. There are only a handful of jokes, and we all make the same ones. A new one just got made? That's cool. I had no idea. I don't remember much about Trigun, aside from Bash the Stampede being the, like, I'm a stupid goofball until things get serious, and then I'm an incredible badass. Okay, so Titan's Gravestone. We have... Is the word Sakit used? No, it wasn't, but I happened to find it here. The seal of piled soil rests atop Sakit's prison. It will open by the words of Sakit's former association. Sakit's former association. This is weird because it's like you're a child of mother, you were born at night, or you were like... Did Sakit have the... Again, I vaguely recall talking about this before, but I don't know if night is actually mentioned as being part of Sakit's whole deal, right? Because in the last game, and again, apologies, because we did this last time. Yeah, Sakit... Oh, G prayed on a moonlit night. So maybe it has something to do with the night? Night? No. Gotta be inside. Wee! No. Former association. Maybe it's all of them? You know, like sun... moon and stars, which was night. Again, this has to do with like previous knowledge, so I don't think that's what it is. What we know about Sakit properly he slayed one of his own race, but like not really. We know the truth. Banished to the underworld. To have his intestines pecked for eternity. Now, this was just someone talking. And so I'm inclined to believe that someone talking is not going to have like highlighted mantras in their text, right? They're just speaking with natural language. Plus, I don't see anything in there. Sakit's former association. Okay, what about the giants in general, right? The second meaning, is the second meaning the language of the giants? I don't think so. I forget. Shrine of the Frost Giants, Frost Giants, Frost Giants. There's a flute that makes the words intelligible to us. Wonder if we have to use the flute to figure out what the words are? That would make sense. Yeah, so where, I wonder? I mean, we could try using it here. But no, nothing. I think we don't know what... We don't have the information to do this. Because the giants, like, it's not... Nothing has stood out to me as being like, ah, yes, the giants. They sure loved walls and screaming. That's my previous association. But... maybe not. Okay. Plus, there's another thing that I want to try, actually. We've got this Witch Rom. Witch Rom, you say? Miracle Witch Rom. Did I lose my grapple claw as well? No, not yet. Spathy Captain? Okay, what else did I want to try? I wanted to go to Mausoleum with, what was it, Miracle Witch and something else? Lets me hear voices. Future Dev Co. and Miracle Witch, yeah. Have I played Star Control 2? No, I don't think so. Let me look to see what Star Control 2 looks like. I believe I've seen this being played. But I don't think I have played it myself. The Urquan Masters? Okay. Oh, is this like an open recreation of it? Where am I going again? I think I'm going over here. Yeah. Okay. I have Miracle Witch and Future Development installed now. Do I need to blow the whistle too? Well, that's the pochette key. That's disappointing. I really thought that there would be something there. Did I? Okay, let me just make sure that I didn't. Future Devco and Miracle Witch. Both of those are on. They have indeed synergized, so it does something. And there's no chance that I just took it down wrong. Miracle Witch and Future Development Company. What's this? The materials say inaudible voices become audible. Maybe someone appears in an empty room or something. No idea. I mean, there's another empty room up above. Ah, yeah, that's... Copyright stuff is so weird. We saw we saw something in this room a while ago. Now, Amun Ra arrived and left. Now it's empty. Why? Why? What? Did I know that you could just walk through that? Surely, yes. It's probably like a dozen episodes ago. Yeah. 2 dozen. So what now? What now? I think it's entirely possible that the next thing that we need to do actually does have to do with that room. And we need to shout something that has to do with Sakit's former association. But what? Let's look at the to-do layer, see if there's anything that I'm forgetting. Yeah, so this is a big question mark. No suggestion that there has been an Ankh turned on, and we're actually at 0 Ankh jewels anyway, so we couldn't fight a boss if we wanted to. We don't have a lunar breastplate, so I don't think we can do our journey through hell. We did Anubis, Osiris, come on, ancient death gods. Don't know about this guy. We know that killing who's it does it. What is it called? Vidofnir, maybe? Where's my little chart? Yeah, Vidofnir. Where is... We should label Vidofnir. And then we can show that you have to kill Vidofnir to make this go away. Chardonnay to Scotch. Wow. Party on a Thursday night. Kind of looks like you're saying that, but that's okay. Oh, wow. The Steam, assuming the Steam version will give the devs money. Okay, interesting. Yeah, all I know of Star Control is that it, or Star Control 2, I guess, is that it is beloved. But other than that, I don't know much. I'm imagining like a sort of, is it like a 4X meets an Elite sort of thing? You know, like trading between races sort of thing. All right, what were we doing? We were going back to our to-do list. Yes, so that's all done. This we don't know what to do with yet. Proto Mass Effect. Okay. Visual novel. Okay. It's cool. So we got the lore tablets, which we don't know what to do with yet. Bunch of homework to do up here. Never. It rustles your jimmies. I'm sorry. Maybe we can do this now that we have our magic flame power. Maybe we can finally hit that switch. Didn't we do this? Isn't this just Virtua's room? Science fiction, open sandbox exploration. Science fiction, open sandbox. Interacting with alien rations, ship-to-ship 2D battles, grinding for mineral resources. Cool. And humor. Damn. Yeah, okay, that sounds great. Stellaris. Yeah, cool. Okay, so the other big question mark is that we have this this liquor, you know? What was the other thing? Flame torque. I wonder, I feel, are there other empty rooms anywhere? I don't think there, not that I can remember. The only empty room that I can remember would be like the one that Freya was in, but I don't think that's empty now. I think it's just a door you can't go into. Speaking of Freya and Freya, we should go talk to them, actually. Because they were going on and on about, you know, the ultimate weapon being stolen, the flame torque. weird and different sequel. Yeah. Like Dune and Dune 2. Two hits for those guys too. Yeah. This seems like it's new stuff. Like Tunic and King Stephen. Exactly. A strange but appropriate sequel. Okay, what does Freya say? I have lived here inside the La-Mulana ruins for tens of thousands of years in order to ensure that mankind is not destroyed again. Please do not take pity on me. Our values and ways of thinking differ from yours. But traversing the outside world with your father when La-Mulana was sealed off is one of my most precious and wonderful memories. If La-Mulana is also sealed off, then I may be able to see the outside world once again. That's lovely. I don't think that was important to take note of, but it's a nice thought. Okay, so we were going to talk to Freya. We were going to talk to the cool switch that lives over here. Oops. Did I just cheat? I want to know how I did that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to figure out what's going on there. Yeah, sealed forever. Is that all there was to it? God damn it. What? Is... So the way to get in is there's a tiny gap that you can crawl through? No, worse. It's the only thing I know how to do. I actually did have a spell a while ago where I tried standing on it. I guess I just didn't try ducking. Yeah, I know. And it was one of the big blocking points for me. I just love smashing so much. Unfortunately, I think this is not the mission critical, hyper important switch that I've wanted it to be. I think it is, in fact, an extremely mundane thing, and it's possible that the only thing it does is make a ladder appear here. But it must do something more than that. First pot on the map. I guess, yeah, because we have We have, in fact, put pots on the map when they are relevant. Okay. So what in God's name did that do? That lets us out. But what does it actually do? It didn't wooloo or anything. Yes, so we know. I kind of want to pay attention to what actually happens here, though. So there's nothing there now. And now there is. Is it just a shortcut? Yeah, you really wreck shop with this thing, huh? Who's in here? It's Pangu. Yeah, I think we know all this, right? Well, fine. Newt indeed, Pingu. I did. I'm embarrassed that I hadn't tried that earlier, because ducking is the thing that I've tried, and standing on that pot is the thing that I've tried, but I didn't try them together. Yes, it does look like it's a pretty useful shortcut. It would actually, yeah, make getting down here a lot easier. Anyway, well, we can now take it off the list. Blorp. Good for us. I mean, it's a nightmare for me on normal. Well, maybe not a nightmare. Not literally having nightmares about it, but it's a bit of a drag. Okay. So, do we have it? I mean, do you think I miscounted my guardians? I don't think I miscounted my guardians, but if I miscounted my guardians, it would be interesting to know if that doorway in Mall of Hallis is accessible to us now. I don't think it is, but it would be. I would feel real stupid if I spent a bunch of time wandering around, and turns out this thing that I found a while ago was just wide open. I think we still got. I mean, maybe not. We don't have any. Oh, just. Oh my god. Chip it that. Yeah, didn't think so. But I've got a flame whip. Okay. We got a wisdom drink. Let's find out if there's anything about wisdom. Like, yeah, the liquor. Mimir's well is the well of divine liquor. Okay. We did that. Divine liquor. Okay, the Soma is also considered a divine liquor. Is there anything else about Mimir's well? No. What about, was it Age of Myth? Drunk during the age of myth. What about Lord Wine? Made the sacred wine. That's Soma. That's it. Okay. Age of myth. Yeah, myth doesn't really exist as a... Certainly not age of myth. Okay. It could be that it's something to do with XP, but we experimented with it and it didn't really do anything. Who might want wisdom? Who might want wisdom? Maybe we should go back down to Mimir's Well to see if there's extra stuff down there. Because we sort of bailed because we had 7 hit points left or something. Some delicious wisdom. Yum, yum. Oh, hello. Hey, buddy. Wait, are you new? You're not Thunder Monkey. You're like Thunder Lizard? Thunder Crocodile? Managarmer. Managarmer. A bipedal wolf subjected to the miasma of Eglana. This monster now knows only violence. It uses the power of storms to kill its enemies and devour their flesh. I don't think it did a very good job. I would like to speak to the Menamgiver. All right. It stimulates brain function. Stimulates brain function. Who do we know that is Stoopy? I mean, okay, maybe if we have it equipped and we go to places, like, I don't know if we, like, had it in our hand when we went and talked to, like, Zelpud. Because, like, maybe Zelpud's got brainworms, and that's why he's being all weird. Nope. I don't know if Mulbrook does this. We experimented with it over here a second ago, so I feel like we probably had it out in our hams. Yeah. Phobos, maybe, but I don't think. I'm not even sure it's worth the trip. Who do we know that's stupid? Who wants to increase their brain function? Where's the Mega Man ripoff? Where's Rockman? He seemed pretty stupid, but I think that's just mean. Increases brain function. Has anybody mentioned the word brain? No, never. Maybe we need to show it to the 4th children and their brain power will increase. Who's this? The MK. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hello. I don't know if we've been introduced. FK. Formerly. Oh, fantastic. Well, congratulations on the new handle, and welcome. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? We're here playing La-Mulana, and we made some progress. We made, let's see here. What did we do? I took notes here. We got a new type of Gatorade, and we got the Flame Torque, finally. We defeated 2 undefeatable enemies. A dog made of missiles and a chicken made of lava. And neither of them gave us definitive progress forward, but I think we're on the right track. And we now have some holes that we can hang out in over here in hell. Boff, boff, boff. Borf, borf, borf. Oh, you're playing some KOTOR. Nice. I've never played KOTOR, but I did listen to an embarrassing amount of the More Civilized Age podcast playthrough of those games. I think like while doing yard work or something, shoveling snow, I listened to a bunch of it. In axolotl pain? In a axolotl pain. Hello. Austin Walker and that whole crew did like a pretty fun deep dive of playing through the game, sort of area by area. Well, congratulations on finishing it. Is this the first time that you played it? So then what? Are there any other empty rooms? Played it a bunch of times. Okay, that's great. I love that. You know, slipping into a game you know like it's a warm bath. That's good stuff right there. Where else is there an empty room? Maybe is it somewhere really early that we've totally forgotten about? There's just like some super early Zome that's got an empty room in it that I totally forgot about. Not in a Newfin? That's fun. Where's... Yeah, I don't know. Heimdall? You got anything for me, I wonder? Any more dissonances? Oh, wait, where? Oh, down here. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be satisfying. Boop, boop, boop. If you ever wonder what I'm doing when I clack all these keys, here, I'll let you listen to it. Well, no, I can explain what I'm doing. I'm selecting the areas, right? Which is not good enough, right? Because if you just select the areas and then hit hold down shift, press backspace, and hit enter, you get this sort of ugly fringing. I don't know if you can see it. Well, first of all, that was the wrong color. You get this ugly fringing. And we did this a lot in La-Mulana 1. There's black lines there, and you can't really see it here. Maybe these colors are kind of okay, but these pixels are wrong. They've got a little bit of black in them. And in fact, I think if I paint, yeah, you can see that. It's very subtle, but I'm painting behind these layers when I do this. And you can see as I go over the seam there, it brightens slightly. And that's because the pixels have a slight gap between them. So what we do instead is I select this area, I hit a macro, which is Control, Alt, Shift, left bracket, or actually right bracket, I guess. It's not a macro, it's just a keyboard shortcut. Expand by 1 pixel, and then fill in a special way that fills the foreground color behind all the pixels, which is a special blend mode that only fills as if you were painting behind them. So then now there's no gap, and it looks perfect. This means nothing to most people, but it's important to me. There, done. A new fin. You know what? I think this was also never actually a thing. Yeah, a lot of it is the La-Mulana 1. La-Mulana 1 has a lot of like little errors still, like not important things, just like pixels in the wrong place. Oops. And I wanted to be a little bit tidier with this. Okay. I think we might call it there because I don't think I've got any real directions that I can head right now. Nothing's at top of mind. We've got a few things that we can do. Oh, we can fix it, Mir. There's no problems with going back and changing it. We got some new beverages, and this one's for becoming smart. We got the Flame Torque, which will help us just do more damage, I guess. I think most of the things that we can do with it, maybe we've already done. Like, I don't remember any other Tink walls. Yeah, this is some good progress. Killed a bunch of bad boys. And then we got Miracle Witch, which is big news. Specifically because of this hearing voices thing. I don't know if the stretch springtime buff thing is important. Maybe there's some sort of like speed thing that we need to do later that it might be useful for, but hearing voices seems like it might be the most critical pathy of these things. So, yeah. Nobody tell me. Okay. Yeah, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Our mantra was Marduk. Yeah. Well, that was fun. What a good time we had. Let's go back and save. Does anybody have any fun weekend plans? Oh, I left that caltrop right there. We'll never have that caltrop. Going karting? Oh boy. Real world karting? That's fun. What's playing? Hide and Seek from Luigi's Mansion. Bum, 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 bum. New RuneScape video. Cool. This is RuneScape of the old school type, I assume. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Press the wrong button. Also has axe throwing. Now, here's the question. Can you throw axes from the carts? Do they let you do that? Hey, listen, if there isn't a rule that says you can't, It's an old school RuneScape. I assume yes. Okay. Yeah, the check to see who's live button is right next to the shut down the stream button. Oth, what catastrophe are you up to now? Oh, Hollow Knight, Silk Song. I have not played this game. I might send you over there, but I feel like anything that I see in Silk Song is just going to roll off my little mindy mind. So I'm not terribly worried about spoilers. Let's hop on over. Say hello. Oh, there it is. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Thank you, Eris. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Pars. Didn't see you here. Yeah, have a great weekend. Guess what's next week? It's my birthday. And I don't know what I'm going to do. But, yeah, hopefully we'll get to spend a little time together on Tuesday and or Thursday doing some mapping. Having some fun. So take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see you then.